YouTube friends and explorers. Welcome aboard to day 4 of Shark Week. So I hope you're enjoying this little segment that I've been doing for Shark Week. It is indeed very interesting on my part, trying to juggle all these little pieces and parts, because the way I'm filming it isn't just not all one continuous bit. I'm doing stitches and intros and what have you. But anyway, I am loving this week. Well, I will be loving this week next week. I'm filming this the week before in batch recording somewhat so that y'all can have it all done and me not have to worry about making videos every day. You didn't need to know that, but you're my friends, so I'm going to tell you that. Don't forget, we have 3 patches that you could be working on. We have your summer craft along patch. And I'm not going to go into real big detail because I talked about this in yesterday's video. The summer craft along, if you want to know more information about that, go back and see my summer craft along kickoff. And then we've got the 2 shark patches in which you make your 2 shark projects. Send me pictures, send me your address, and I will send you patches. 1 project, 1 patch. 2 projects, 2 patches. But that's it. That's all I got is 2 patches. So you can make 1,000 shark projects and you're still only going to get 2 patches. That's just the way it goes. Sorry. And so yesterday, let's see. So far we have, on the first day, we've traced the pattern of our little shark that AI and I came up with. And I want to remind you that you don't have to do every single line on there. You do what feels comfortable to you. So we've traced the design. We've done the running stitch. We did the back stitch yesterday. And today we're going to do the stem stitch. So the stem stitch, well, I'm not going to talk about it in this part. I'm not going to talk about it in the intro. I'll talk about it when I actually talk about it. Anyway, stem stitch. So I'm hoping that you all are finding the links down below handy. I've been putting each day, it's just kind of rolled over the same. It's the shark amigurumi that I'm working on, the two links for those patterns, and then the link to the field guide, and then the link to the pattern that AI and I made. I can't take full credit. All I said was, make me a shark picture for Shark Week. Shark, make me a line art drawing. I forget exactly what I said. And it spit out this beautiful picture. And then I said, can you make it in varying difficulties for an embroidery project? And it did it. So, not perfectly, mind you, but for us, for me just starting out, it was great. Anyway, I guess I can kind of take credit for it because I prompted AI and gave it the prompts or whatever it needed. So, whatever. Whoever, whatever. It's not like I just copied this out of a book. So, we have business. What is our shark fact of the day? Well, I gotta quit zooming. Let's see here. Okay. So, today we're talking about shark skin. Shark skin has tiny tooth-like scales called dermal denticles. That's cool. And I believe this, this is not on my little piece of paper that I'm reading from, but I'm thinking that it helps them so they could reduce the drag so they can swim faster, I think. But anyway, and that, friends, leads us into the secret word. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to look at the screen. And you know what to do with that word, please. And then I'm going to give you a brief pause while I swim over to the stem stitch. Hey there, friends. So I'm back with the stem stitch. So you can, as always, you can use these stitches wherever and however you want to use them. Recommended use for this stitch is anything like the seaweed. You can use like for the coral branches. You can use it on the shark gills. And for those of you who are kind of wondering what the heck I'm talking about, this is the full picture. We're only doing the pink stuff for the beginners, but you could use it on, any of this stuff that you can use it anywhere. And just a reminder that if you are an advanced beginner, you can do some of the other like lighter solid lines. And then if you just really want to get jiggy with it and you're just freestyling it, you can do any of these other little dotty lines. But you can really do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you how to make your own. If you want to add fabric, beads, whatever, this is your project. So I'm just doing the bare essentials to help people get along on their adventure. And so with the stem stitch, I've already loaded up my green thread and I've come through. Now, the stem stitch and the outline stitch are very, very similar. And I'm going to try really hard to make sure I'm showing you the right one, because the outline stitch leans one way and the stem stitch leans the other way. So we'll just get started and make sure. And again, remember, I'm left-handed, so this will be backwards to you. I mean, you can do it how I do it, but you'll just be doing it left-handed. So I've come up, and I probably shouldn't have come up right there. I probably should have come up a little bit over a little, not just right in the corner. I don't know why I always do that. In fact, let's just start over, friends, because I need to go back a little bit. And oh, hold please. Okay, sorry about that. So I am back, and let's see. So we're going to come up, not exactly, let's see, how do I want to do this? Do I want to start at like this end of it? Or do I want to start over here? So, okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to reacquaint myself with to make sure I was telling you the right way. So you come up, and then you take a little, you go forward a little bit, and you take a little bite like that. Like that. Hello, right here, focus. And you pull it through. And then I always like to trap my thread down under my thumb so I can see what I'm doing. And you're going just past the end of that stitch. So like you're starting here. This is the end of your stitch right here. So you're coming back somewhere right about here. So like that. And then just like that. And that, folks, is the stem stitch. So stay tuned for tomorrow, and we'll do the chain stitch tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.